Alright, so welcome to part 2 of my video. So, we got those peanut butter. There are 2 ways to serve them. I'm gonna wait for the month to end. Till then, might as well grab something pure chocolate. Grab one of your favorite chocolates. For me, that'd be Aero bars. Now, I refrigerated mine, so I'm gonna have to microwave it a little extra, but you generally want to melt this entire bar. Now, I find it's easiest to buy these at places like the dollar store where it won't cost you that much. Then again, your choice. Oh yeah, and as with all cooking recipes, make sure you've cleaned your hands and everything. Mine are nice and clean. I made sure to wash before this video began. So yeah, I think 1.5 Aero bars should do it for now. Come on. Sometimes these wrappers can be annoying. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna take one of these and eat it. And put the rest to melt. Now, while this melts, you want to grab your peanut butter that you've frozen for about 48 hours. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go put these in the microwave. While that microwaves for about a minute as I set it to, here's the peanut butter balls. Now, I'm not gonna need this tiny one, so I might as well try it. Yeah, that's nice and cold. You'll see why you still need this wax paper in a moment. I'm gonna let the chocolate melt and give it a good mix. Be right back. You wanna be careful because usually this glass tends to heat up. Also, you may wanna take your spoon and mix it around in there, help break up some clumps and distribute the heat. At the same time, being careful not to burn yourself on the bowl. So yeah, I got it going at a somewhat consistent rate. I still do have these clumps though. It's not all just pure flowing chocolate like I want. So yeah, I'm gonna put as much of it back right now like this. Forgot to grab a second spoon, so I'm gonna do that while I heat this up. So yeah, while that heats up for about 30 seconds, I'm gonna arrange these so they're more on the paper. So yeah, just do that while your chocolate melts. Arrange these slightly closer on a small plate. If you have to, grab a second plate and then line it with wax paper. I'm gonna do that if this chocolate's completely melted nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab it right now. Need my towel to help grab it because safety is #1. Oh yeah, that's a lot smoother. Despite how it's nice and smooth, it likes to cool quickly. So while I get this all set up, I'm gonna plop it in for 30 more seconds so it's a little more liquid. Don't get me wrong, this is perfect consistency. But we're gonna be coating these little peanut butter balls to make a little treat. Preferably for little kids, but hey, Reese's Pieces in a nutshell. It's just peanut butter coated with chocolate. You can make your own. So yeah, I'm gonna set up. My camera's not that big, but I assume I somewhat showed the process well enough. So let me take it off the stand. Let's get spoon A and thoroughly mix that chocolate just to make sure everything combines. That is a perfect... Oh yeah, that is perfect for drizzling this on top. Spoon B's here to help. Meanwhile, careful because these are melting while you touch them. Peanut buttery goodness. You want to move it so that it would fall more on the paper. Take your spoonful, just drizzle it on there. You don't want to go too much because you want to save it for all of them. Nicely pack it down and get it all around. So yeah, just do this with all the others too. Gently go. The only race you're with is a race of your bowl hardening. In which case, you can always just microwave that. So yeah, I think I got this blob good enough. Time for blob B. This one could use some reshaping. So that's a good thing while it melts, you can just press on it, smoothing it out a little with your finger. Which, make sure you washed. Cause I mean, if you're gonna give this to kids, diseases travel easily through cooking. So yeah, just to re-show this. Oh, that was a little too much there. Oh yeah, that's too much. Just shape it all around. Being very careful not to use too much like I just did there. It's a fine example of what not to do. Look at number 1, that's good. Number 2, that is a mess up. I used too much chocolate on that one. That was my bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this quite a bit more and then show the end result before I put it back in the freezer. So yeah, here's the first one. Yeah, I can tell by that I overused chocolate. That's why you should save some. I tried to do it off camera and it came out better. Found the smaller ones, when you use less chocolate, you can easily shape when it's cooled down more. Now, these are hardening, but to help them harden, and since it started by refrigeration, might as well put them in. Making sure that your freezer door doesn't slam on you again. So yeah, just find a comfortable area for both of them and let them harden for a little. While those harden, you might as well re-microwave your bowl, or at least get it prepped. Honestly, I'm kinda sad. If I didn't waste, I'd have more chocolate to eat. Be honest, that's what spoon A is for. So here's spoon A, I've been wiping it clean for the counter. Spoon A, say you get it dirty, like a bunch of them on there. That's what it's for. Eat off all that gets stuck there. So yeah, I'm gonna let the things harden, re-microwave these. Get these ones nice and stirred up. I use spit on that, so that one's gotta be washed. That little thing wasn't being dropped into the sink. So yeah, basically you're nearly done. There's just one final step. So, update. I left these in the fridge for about a half hour to make sure the chocolate firmed up. That's about rock hard. So yeah, you want to gently undo them to reveal the bottom. Keep in mind, you're probably going to want to reuse the wax paper. So now some will be more exposed than others, as our final example is here. So just reveal the bottom. This step is optional, but I like it. You might want to break off some excess chocolate. A little snack while you work, why not? Keep in mind the peanut butter is going to melt faster. Oh goodness, this one, a mess up. This is requiring quite a bit of cleanup. Too much there, so I'm not able to snap it. Just Just gotta break off whatever edges I can. So yeah, try and avoid that kind of mess up. Breaking this chocolate off, since it was in a freezer, it'll melt at room temperature or to any filling. Now, speaking of melting, I believe it's time to coat these. Now, I had to unfortunately melt my chocolate back down, and I wasn't able to get that much out of it, but this is enough. Easily. To at least coat most of this. You want to go light on your coating. Maybe cover up wherever you would have missed before. Try and really spread that chocolate around. Whatever you can do to just get maximum use out of it all. Then you're going to want to re-put this in the freezer once more to firm up, and probably leave it there. So yeah, just coat it, maybe manipulate it with your fingers if you have to. Try and avoid that. So that's batch 1 coated. Now on to batch 2. Ones like that, I'm gonna leave alone. Just because I'm running out of chocolate. Unfortunately, that means I'm not leaving this guy alone. Or girl, whatever you want to call it. Not being rude to one gender. Now others like that guy, you have to do almost nothing. No, I didn't miss on any of it. I made sure I purposely set up so exactly only the peanut butter was seen on camera. Now others like this one, it's about a spoonful, so just take that bowl of yours, scoop it all into one general area. And you can just pretty much plop it into the spoon. Like so. Roll around, drop it, and it's coated. Voila. Let me just move this around to get a better angle on that. Right there. Perfect. And you know what? I think I got enough chocolate to coat this guy after all. Now that I scraped up all the rest of this. And right now is when you really want to make these look nicer. Just coating wherever you can, getting wherever you miss. And no, I didn't forget right there. That's what I was implying to, for anyone who saw it before. So just gently pat. Spread around. And check. Like right there, I missed that very corner. These make nice little treats for little kids. Now, as your chocolate firms up here, you gotta make sure you get everywhere. Like, I'm not leaving those gaps alone. Those look like eyes. It requires little to nothing. Cover up. Yeah, I got a nice little heaping coating on the spoon. So yeah, double check batch 1. Let's see, missed a bit there. That's hardened, so gotta scoop out more. So as it hardens and firms, you just want to put these in the freezer, really. I'm gonna try one now, plop them in the freezer, and then try one later. One from each batch. Oh, really missed on there. So yeah, these are kind of like those Reese's Pieces, but giant, or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or whatever, but homemade. So you know what artificial stuff's been put into them. So you get to choose. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you can eat all this. Nice little bowl to just take out and scoop at. Scrape around the edges and get what you can. Have a little fun. Now, enough with that. I'm gonna probably try this guy. Explodes from nice chocolate to a strong peanut butter taste. So I'm just gonna plop these into the freezer now. I don't think I need to show that. And I'll try them after about 15 to 20 minutes. Good news, they're not frozen into wax paper anymore. Bad news, I have 2 plates when I should only have 1. Now, these are cold. They're like cold Reese's Pieces or peanut butter cups. I know, before anyone says it, I'm not copying them. They do not own the claim to put chocolate on peanut butter. Just to prove it, I'm gonna eat this one right here. The peanut butter really gushes. So yeah, I ain't copying Reese's Pieces. I ain't copying Reese's brand. That's really good. No, I'm doing my own thing. So Reese's, you cannot sue me. You have no control over my channel.